music is on right as the ad break starts. Can you hear me? Is the music too loud? Now it's kind of matched up, so I think I'm gonna turn it down.
Yeah, say turn it down.
How's that? Can you hear me, beautiful husband? Rawr.
There we go.
Bongo,
That's
bongo.
good.
I don't want to leave the jungle. No, 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 no. I still can't believe Divorce was a fucking mechanic in that one game. It was literally like, pay $600 and you don't gotta pay your partner's bills no more. I've never been in a game where Divorce was an active, like, mechanic that you saved up money for.
Why, yes. Seems like a way to, like, lose half your resources.
Well, in that, I guess your, like, spouse was, like, a piece of shit, because he wasn't bringing in any money, and you were paying for his bills, so... Bop. Bop, bop, bop. It looks like there's like a default hum on there. It doesn't go all the way down when you're not talking.
Hold up. I didn't hear anything, but...
I don't know what it's picking up.
I mean, hit the little three dots. Make sure it is on the,
It's on me.
yeah.
Well, as long as you don't hear anything, I guess.
I don't really hear anything.
Yeah, it just looks like there's a default noise.
That's weird.
I don't know. I guess someone can complain if they can figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what it would be.
Hello, Jack McSlay. Thank you for your 3 streak. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Patreon stream for December. This is the second one?
December?
Is it the third?
It's the 13th.
It's the third.
Yeah. December 3.
My mic says there's like a default noise when we're not making noise. I don't know what the fuck it is or what it's picking up.
Yeah. Let us know if y'all hear anything, because, like, it doesn't sound like it, at least when I had the headphones on, but,
Maybe. Alright, let's draw some cute bitches.
Yay.
I have one late 40, not late, but like later.
Mm.
And then we're gonna do a bunch of 10s, and we'll see how many 10s we can get through.
Yeah.
Hopefully I wasn't too, like, eager about how many I could do.
We'll find out.
I guess we will. That's very ominous.
Hey. Night, Slow Bro. Wait, Slow Bro wasn't around for that song. That would have been a
Hey,
Slow
would
Bro.
have. He's Gen 1.
Slow Bro?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, you're thinking of, like, Slow King.
Yeah,
He's Gen 2. I know at least Gen 1 and 2. That was when I was a kid, so I know those ones. I am pretty fuzzy anywhere past that.
The new Poke Opera to get you all the Pokemon in the current gens.
Oh god. I bet someone online would do that too. They'd make a Poke Rap that goes with every single Pokemon ever.
Yeah, and take like 20 minutes.
Good luck.
No.
Oh, someone would do that. Pokemon fans are weird.
Yeah.
So one guy is like, I shiny hunted for like 3 years or something like that for this one specific way you can get this Pokemon that
I got a shiny.
you can get legally like any other way, but this is the only way to actually get it shiny in this specific assortment of situations.
I specifically got the shiny from the Pokemon tournament game on the GameCube. But you can't even reset to redo it. You have to physically get to this point over and over again. It took 3 years.
So someone probably did make a Pokemon rap.
I'm absolutely certain.
At least now they can monetize it on Steam and stuff.
I suppose, yeah.
Or Twitch.
YouTube. But yeah, 100. I mean, those little Pokemon little videos and stuff, those are adorable. Like the little shorts and things.
Oh yeah, those are cute. I wish Pokemon would just get away from the mainline games and just do more cute shit.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't cared about battling Pokemon ever. I hate to
Yeah.
say it. I've never been into the combat aside from like it's something to do during a fucking RPG, and that's about it. I always just like the cute little guys in world building.
Like, as fun as it is to watch those videos sometimes when it's talking about, like, why the Pokemon tournaments have gotten all fucked up. Like, that's funny and that's interesting. But at the same
Oh
time,
yeah, that's fun, yeah.
like, I 100% do not care.
That's just fun in the same way of like how speedrunners broke this game
Yeah.
and why, like, because it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a bunch of people looking to see how they can effectively like break something.
Just unmake this poor video game.
Yeah.
But, like, when it comes to... Oh, we got
Oh, you gotta bother me, honey.
Like, when it comes to just battling and stuff like that...
I don't care. It's my bun.
Hee.
No, I put that up when I'm doing serious arts. Be
She's
nice
locked
to me.
in, y'all.
I'm in my little art nook, doing my little art shit.
Like, what is your tactics? Hit the attack button. Hit the attack button harder. Oh, this move gives you a butt. Do not care. Hit good.
I don't know.
Like,
My sister played it back when she couldn't even read. The mainline Pokemon games are not that hard to beat. You can kind of like just bullshit your way through them.
Yeah. Apparently, the current one, if you just keep a Pichu and keep that one, what's it? The Hercules beetle. Heracross. If you get a Heracross and a Pichu, you're basically unstoppable in that game, so fuck it. And they give you the Heracross.
I don't really want to play it. I might want to
Yeah.
play the weird Ditto one, but only because it's weird and silly, and I have to wait and see if it's not like specifically for babies.
Yeah.
Because if it's for babies, that's not a bad thing. But I, as a
A grown
nearly
adult.
40-year-old adult, do not need to be playing it.
Mhm. It's like, yeah. no,
Actually,
yeah.
I'm streaming, so he has to touch me. Sorry.
The Baldurances.
It's whoever's streaming gets to get bothered,
Yeah.
and I stream on the weekends.
Yep.
I mean, I could touch him, but he's a little far away. Paul, let me touch you. My nails look nice.
They do.
I have Miku's shiny metallic blue right now.
Miku nails.
Miku should just be a color.
Miku blue.
No, just Miku, because it's like teal instead
Yeah.
of blue or green.
Little Miku nails, and they've got like little tiny leaks on them. Would be adorable.
I would love to do little cutouts on my nails. Who's ever streaming, if you do the bother spouse, that's the person who's going to be bothered, the streamer, not the stream E. I guess that would be y'all.
I don't know.
Yeah, you also pet the streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever is doing it, is streaming that time, is the person who gets things done too. Sometimes we forget.
Regularly. We set this up. Also,
We are not very smart. Because it used to be like bother husband or whatever,
Yeah.
and pet wife, but we were like, well, that doesn't seem fair. Plus, sometimes I'm taking a damn nap.
Yeah. Hey. Hello, fluffy fruits.
I can be very confusing.
I don't think is something you should keep in one's fridge. That sounds like they've gone bad. Other than kiwis. Kiwis are supposed to be fluffy. Which I guess if you're from New Zealand,
What about
that works.
peaches?
True. Peaches are also supposed to be fluffy. Avocados should not be fluffy. Shared brain cells overheated.
Yeah, that's true. I'm doing art. I can only do that right now.
I was reading this article earlier today. This guy basically like gambled on a sketchy Reddit like sale and bought a thing that he saw. Because for some reason, this dude wanted to do AI stuff at home, which, first of all, boo. But he wanted a big server computer.
Oh, why?
He wanted a big honking, like, server rack. Welcome back. And he saw one, and it was for $8,000. And he's like, this thing should easily be an 80 grand piece of equipment. But even if the RAM was in it, the RAM at current price, because of all the AI horse shit, would be more than the 8,000 that he spent, like value wise. So he got it. Turns out it was real. It actually was the thing it said it was. It actually did have the RAM in it. For some reason, the original owner of it had converted it to being air cooled instead of liquid cooled for a huge honking server rack in a thing that's designed for running like data center kind of stuff, which why the fuck
And it didn't work?
Well, no, it definitely did.
You just had to switch it back?
He just had to basically create like a water cooling setup for it. So he just, custom milled a thingy for that. But all of the RAM was in it, so that was over $8,000 worth of just RAM.
So that's good, I guess.
It's like it had a server grade CPU and the like highest end AI graphics cards in it, shit like that, because this was an actual server computer. It was something that like he was like, there is no way this is real, but maybe I can get some parts out of it. And it turns out, nah, some milling and some tubing blowing the thing out. And he got it up and running. It just raises the questions of like, you wouldn't air cool in a data center.
I'll air cool you.
If you've got a whole bunch of servers together, you wouldn't air cool them. They're gonna be heating the sun. Like, there's nowhere for that heat to go.
The air is cool. I don't know that much either. I just nod and laugh.
That's why there's like, some people are like, why don't we just build a data center in space?
Because it would explode?
Uh,
Like the sun?
no.
Would you make a star?
No,
Aw.
it wouldn't explode, but half of it would start to melt and half of it would start to freeze.
Yeah, would it get hot enough that it would make a star? That'd be cool. I'm joking.
You would see the star when it fell from orbit, I suppose. But like, it's not... I guess in theory, you could like have a water line or, coolant, but whatever. Have a coolant line going around the entire setup so that the sun side would heat up and the cold side would
What
cool.
if you put it on the dark side of the moon?
Then it would be always cold. You'd
Oh
actually
wait, no, that's stupid because that moon side gets lit. It's just when we don't see it. I did it dumb.
Like, if you did have it between the sun and the moon, you would have it always be cold, in theory. You'd need to use different coolant, but you would basically have to set it up so that the like temperature gradient would make the liquid move around in the tubing.
Okay, what if you put it on robots? Like that one video where instead of being afraid of the darkness, they're afraid of the sun, and they constantly run around the planet, outrunning the sun.
Yeah.
That might work.
I mean, yeah.
This is just getting stupider as we continue.
Like, that's really the thing is, like, the heat has to have somewhere to go. And so if you're constantly having one side that is just boiling because it's, in space facing the sun, you don't have anywhere for the heat to go because you're trying to dissipate that heat too.
Make it run around the dark side of the moon.
I mean, if you could, like, keep it in a synchronous orbit with the moon between it and the
Yeah,
sun.
that was another thing I was thinking. Like, that's a thing people can do.
Like, yeah, you could do that.
That might work. I don't know. I'm not a spaceman.
Mm-hmm.
I draw waifus for a living. Like, don't ask me, man.
That would really be the question is, like, is the, sheer amount of energy we're having to expend to keep this thing stationary cheaper than the benefits we're getting from the cooling?
I would think you'd want to do that for something other than AI, but who the fuck am I to know?
I mean, yeah.
It seems like a lot of work for bullshit.
I mean, especially when we have places that are just like, you know, liquid gases, so you know that thing is just infinitely cold. Just send it there. Like, just have it orbiting Pluto or something.
Put it on Pluto.
And you watch it do to get out of your room.
Redeem Pluto.
Hey.
Pluto redemption arc.
Dwarf server, no longer dwarf planet. I mean, like
We're gonna end up like that with just planets that are servers one day. As discussed. Like, a server will get to Mars before we do.
I mean, that's like one of the biggest like premise that aliens might exist, and also like advanced technology kind of thing, would be to set up a Dyson sphere where you are like physically extracting all solar energy from a star. Because a Dyson sphere is just a big old bubble around it with solar panels on the inside. And
I thought it was one of those weird fans.
but like that would also, you wouldn't really want to do that on a solar system you're in, because by definition, if you're blotting out the sun, you don't get the sun in the rest of the solar system. So that's its own issue.
Yeah, it's all gonna fucking collapse anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The universe and AI, so.
And then Cubase shows up to keep the universe
Hi,
going just a little bit
Cubase.
longer. You can't fight a fundamental constant.
I do like how, technically at the end of the series, since Hamura and Madoka seem to be like in a constant, like, Devilman level of rebirth of the universe over and over again, that the incubators actually kind of have stopped the heat death of the universe by accident.
Whoops.
Now that I think about it, like, all you had to do was make a bunch of teenage girls not talk about their feelings, and voila, the universe resets itself in a constant loop.
Eventually the universe will be saved by Yuri. Got it.
It won't be saved, it'll restart, so you don't have to worry about entropy.
Still ongoing.
Well, technically it ends each time, but...
Well, I mean, like, the Cubase exist outside of time, so to them, like, it just... Hey, look, our little sand clock just keeps resetting itself.
Actually,
Awesome.
they are affected by the twists. Like, they didn't remember when the first one, and they watch it in abject horror, basically, and then forget, like, everyone else in the damn universe.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, because they're not part of the things making the universe. They're part of the universe.
Oh, that's funny.
They're not important enough.
Oh no, I think we might have fucked up. Oops.
They literally say that, because I recently rewatched Rebellion, because I was watching a thing on it, and at one point they were like, you know what? The emotion of teenage human girls are too fucking confusing and complex. I give up. And then she was like, no, we're gonna restart the universe now. Okay, little thing. And they did.
I need 5 teenagers with attitude.
Oh shit!
Cubase walking into the Power Rangers place like, wait, hold up.
It's really only 2 that fucked everything up, though. Because one made, like, the time wish. And since it's tied to apparently, like, your suffering is outside of a time loop, it just piles up, which makes sense, because you remember.
Yeah.
So her suffering, both of their suffering, really just kept going and adding and adding and adding with every time loop. I think, like, they actually got, like, a statement out of the guy that was, like, 700 times or something like that. I don't like an exact measurement. I think that's stupid, but basically, like, there's the...
Yeah.
So, because of that and their immaturity to actually have a fucking relationship, now we're stuck in a eternal loop.
Like, that just makes sense that, like, Homura is essentially infinite suffering, whereas Madoka is infinite hope.
Actually, the original reason Madoka was so strong was because of her suffering in each universe.
But
Homura also suffered in each universe.
But she wouldn't know that she's been getting looped forever.
Mm-hmm. In fact, you could argue she suffers worse in each universe from the ones we saw. Because Homura didn't wish to save Madoka. Homura wished that she would help Madoka.
Mm-hmm. Kyubey. Loop.
What was a selfish wish? All the wishes are selfish. Even Madoka's wish to, like, save every magical girl was selfish because she doesn't value herself. She has no self-confidence in herself. So she doesn't realize the fact that her disappearing would hurt the people she loves. Not just Homura, who is the bigger factor, because, oops, loop universe again. But also, like, her family, her friends, her little brother, all of these people she actively hurt by disappearing herself. So not even the most seemingly, like, 100% a non-selfish wish is not 100% not selfish.
Yeah.
So, if that made sense, that came out weird. Even the least selfish wish is still selfish at the base of it.
You can only be but so selfless. And still have a self, I suppose.
It's basically like the plot and discussion of stuff in The Good Place, but with teenage girls who blow up the universe.
Yay.
But that's the thing, like, nothing is 100% good in the universe. No matter how much you try, someone is gonna get hurt somewhere. It's the whole, like, a man buys flowers for his grandma on the way home and gives it to her. That seems like a net good, right? No, you look at how, like, the factory farming that made those flowers, and, like, the money comes from, like, children being eaten alive in Africa.
Yeah.
But, like, literally everything you do is not a net good, just period, if you want to get, like, really depressing about it. And that's the plot of Madoka. Even the most selfless thing you can do is going to hurt somebody. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's someone else.
Oops, all depression.
Exactly. That's why I like it.
It's depression all the way down. Always has been.
Yeah. Which is why Rebellion makes sense. And was a great movie, and people are good to be coming back around on it, because it is a correct and logical escalation of the plot. Homura's plot was not finished in the original show, and people who were pissy and thought it was out of character in that movie were fucking wrong, and now they're all realizing it. Ha ha ha. Melody was right all along.
Melody was right all along.
Plus, like, humans, they can never be 100% happy anyway. That's the thing, like, they've even done studies, like, your happiness bottoms out after a certain point. Like, it hits
It peaks.
It peaks. Because you will always have problems. You may not have problems that will kill you if you don't deal with them. Like, if we don't pay rent, we have a fucking problem. But it's not as much of a problem as, like, if I don't eat in the next 5 minutes, I starve to death. But it's still a problem. We're technically doing better than that person. But we'd still be very stressed if that problem was not solved.
Right.
So no matter how much... That's why you kind of, like, they say, like, a certain amount of money just to be financially secure and have less stress is good. But then after that, it just peaks and never gets any better. So it's better not to just seek money forever.
Infinite money is not helpful.
It doesn't. It just makes you depressed. If anything, it makes more problems, because now you're scared of people taking that money. That's why, like, those people have so much security. The more you have, the more you'll lose. I even thought of this when my Patreon shot up. Yes, having money is good. I can, like, work from home and all that stuff. But as soon as it shot up, my first thought was, what happens when it goes back down? Now I have more to lose if it goes down. And if I get too comfortable and don't, like, compensate for it and save, I will be fucked over. If I start trying to live off of this amount specifically, if I get unpopular and it stops, I'm fucked. So you always have to, like, look at good things and what comes with them, because sometimes it can come with, like, bad stuff with it. I'm getting too philosophical.
You must have balance in all things.
But like, you're never gonna be 100% happy, and you're never gonna be 100%. Well, you could be 100% sad, I guess. That's depression. But you'll never be 100% happy with any choice you ever make. So you kind of have to just do your best. And unfortunately, with Madoka, those choices are kind of fucking big.
Madoka is just the infinite monkey paw.
I mean, it's not even, because monkey paw implies like it gives you a false version of your wish. But no, it gives you the exact, for the most part, it gives you the exact wish you asked for.
Yeah.
Like, Sayaka asked for her little not boyfriend to be healed. He got healed. What she came to realize was that her wish was selfish, and she expected something back for it. Like, that was nothing wrong with the wish. She got exactly what she asked for and wanted. It was her own, like, mind that kept her from, like, talking to him, which she could have just told him she liked him.
Yeah.
She would have gotten what she wanted if she just did that. And it would have been totally done. It's like what the mom says in the first episode. Is like, someone who doesn't speak their feelings outright doesn't deserve to have your attention. It's this whole, like, martyr complex of, I am doing this and I will get a reward for it. No matter how much you say you don't expect a reward, you do. You expect to be acknowledged. Humans just don't do things for free. And then the fact that, like, she's become this mess and she's got to do this thing for the rest of her life. And she won't get the guy and she doesn't feel like a human anymore. She falls apart.
Which makes sense. Like, especially just the expectation. Like, I did this thing for you, but, like, one, he doesn't even know you did anything.
Yeah.
And two, like, if you don't really talk to him, he doesn't also know you exist.
Yeah. She came and visited him, but she didn't tell him that she liked him. The other girl did, and she didn't do any of that shit.
Yep.
She spoke her feelings. She got the boy. She actually asked.
Amazingly, if you talk to people. I think that's kind of some of the stuff you, like, see on the, like, those Reddit posts and stuff. Or just, like, did you actually do anything, or did you just expect it automatically? A lot of them, like, they just, you know, like the one earlier is like, I have a 6-figure job and 6-pack and 6 foot. Why aren't you with me? And it's like, because you didn't talk to her like she was a person? Apparently,
That is the first step.
it's like, apparently your first date went pretty bad, so I imagine since you had like a lunatic giant post afterwards, that you probably didn't talk during that date either. Spend an entire hour and not ask any questions.
It's worse, like, in America, in a sense, because we have that Protestant work ethic. If you work hard, you will be rewarded with good things. But that's not how it works, unfortunately. The world is kind of fucked up. You don't just get good things for working hard.
You should. But...
You should. Well, you should get rewarded for the work that you do. But if you don't tell someone you did the work, or you don't fight for better, you know, standards from your employer, nothing's gonna change. Unfortunately, you can't just, like, do good work in silence and then good things will come. That's bullshit. You have to talk to people and you have to fight for things.
Yep.
Grimbo.
I always see people doing that. I don't actually know enough Toho to know the reference, but I always see people doing the little, like, character with the little sack doing the little spinny. That seems to be a big thing. I don't know what it's about. I just know it's Toho.
I watched that History of Toho thing, and only thing character-wise I learned from it was that the witch and the little chicken, the Mako, is the main characters. That's it. That's all I know now. Everything else, nothing.
Nope. I learned nothing, and I will take nothing from it.
I could learn the story and stuff, but I didn't really care about the story. I was curious about, like, the making of it and stuff like that. I didn't really care about anything else. This is not a story I'd probably be interested in.
Assuming it has one.
I mean, I'm sure it has a story somewhere.
So-and-so stole the precious thing. That's it. That's the story. Rabbits have red eyes. Ah, we're old. Well, no, you were able to find them, so those songs might still be on YouTube for
They are.
people to find.
They're just like 15 years old now.
Yeah.
Icha, icha, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, ichi-ni-san.
Ichi-ni-san-chi.
I mean, Bad Apple is really big now, so.
Yeah, that it is. I do find it funny whenever somebody does like Bad Apple and something new. It's like, oh yeah, we've gotten Bad Apple to work on your watch. It's like the opposite of Doom. Like Doom, you get a video game to run. Bad Apple is just like, what can we make, like, we've made Excel do a thing of Bad Apple.
It's really what you can turn into an image more than what you can turn into a game.
Mm-hmm.
And specifically a moving image. Like, you can play Doom on AO3, but it's not a moving image.
Yeah.
But you can't really play Bad Apple on AO3 because it'd be a moving image. I think I do have Christmas lights. I need to check.
Bad Apple, but it's on like the tiny screen for a pregnancy tester.
I mean, you could probably. Some of them can run Doom on that, so yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, I was trying to think the other day, because I was thinking about, Alien Ant Farm doing Smooth Criminal, and how that's essentially the only reason why we know of Smooth Criminal. I was trying to think of anything else where something like that had happened, but Bad Apple. Bad Apple was mainly from that one cover. Like, it was popular, but like it became the thing it is worldwide because of that one cover.
Also, a bunch of people on like 2chan.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been Nico. It might have been Combo.
Yeah. But like, I just think that's neat. Where like, somebody's like, yeah, no, this is really cool, and does their version of it, and suddenly it explodes.
That's how it go.
Mm-hmm. See, that's the kind of thing that I think is cool, as opposed to just, oh yeah, I sampled the entire thing and put my name on it. That means I did a thing, right? No. Fuck you.
I remember when samples were more like debated
Yeah.
growing up.
Uh,
Now it's just AI shit, and
Well, like, with sampling, that's been like a moving thing for a while now, where it used to be like you were really looked down on for sampling. And then some more people started doing sampling, and it's really been like the recording companies have been the ones that have been like, no, sampling is okay. But
make
like,
some money.
yeah, and they don't have to pay as much for it too. But like, with sampling, it's one of those like, I can't define porn, but I'll know it when I see it kind of deal. There's been a couple of times where people have tried to go to court over that. And
I think the Under Pressure people tried to do that for Ice Ice Baby. That's what I remember.
and after a couple of that happening, they just kind of stopped bothering. Especially because, a lot of the recording industry is like 3 companies in a trench coat anyways. So they would just be suing themselves. So they stopped doing that. And it really led to now just like that one lady that did she took the Baby Got Back song and basically ripped the whole thing. She at least did some like changes to it.
She put her ass to the floor.
Yeah. But like she also, it wasn't just taking the entire song. She used the backbeat for it. So at least, like, on a level of how much have you just fucking bit this person's bit and not actually made your own damn thing, I'd still place it higher than, like, that guy's Christmas song, which is still several layers higher than AI. But it's still pretty, like, okay, but, like, you could have just made your own damn thing. Like, there's so much of that now, because it's become so normalized to just fucking steal their entire thing and be like, oh yeah, no, it's mine. Or like, they used to at least be like, yes, I sampled this, or yes, this is, you know, partly because of this song, and now, yeah. And that's not just AI, that is the music industry people doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the guy was like, oh yes, I interpolated. No, you fucking stole it. Shut the hell up. And everybody should be mad about that because music.
Right.
Bark, 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 bark.
And me.
Yeah.
Meh.
Meh.
I'm not dead now. Well, I mean, people should have right to their shit.
Yeah. That is one of those things, like, I wonder how much creative fields of, just, like, how would I put this? Like, okay, so, like, you know, the Happy Little Trees guy. Like,
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross. Like, technically, Bob Ross was using, like, his teacher's idea for showing how to paint.
Mm-hmm.
And then making it his own thing. He did do that extra step of make it his own thing and do it in his own way. So, like, you would put that on a higher level than, like, straight tracing someone's painting, or, like, walking up, rubbing the name off of the easel and putting your own name on it. But, because, like, I guess, like, part of that scale is just how much actual work did you put in?
Yeah, his was, it was called, like, the wet paint technique, or the wet brush technique.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's what, he was anal about. Because he's the one who did it, and he taught it to him.
And that makes sense. Like, yeah, that is a technique that you taught him. And I think, like, if he had been acknowledged for it, we probably wouldn't even know about the guy. I hate to say it, because it's like, Bob Ross is the guy that we know for it. Which is kind of funny, because, like, nobody really knows Alien Ant Farm. they know Smooth Criminal. And boy, did those guys try to do literally anything else after that, and just could not. Which, darn shame. They were talented. And just, you know, that happens especially in music. You get a one hit, and that's all anybody knows you for. Then again, you know, nowadays, like, there's starting to be a good pushback against, you know, like Spotify, because Spotify pays nothing to the people, right? And there's now several other ones that, like, actively pay the artists more. I saw one that was talking about, like, even just if the people on Spotify had listened to their album on Tidal instead, they would have made $34,000 extra that year.
Cool.
So, like, not only does it show that there are other ways to do this, but that, like, those ways would be perfectly fine and actually work. You know, actually paying the artists and things like that. So, I'm glad to see that. Like, it's good to see, like, yes, people should be recognized for the work they do. And there's a definitive push by people for that.
Plus, Spotify is apparently just getting filled with AI anyway.
Yeah.
I think, I know iHeartRadio actually did a statement saying that they would not allow AI in any of their music or podcasts.
Well, that's good.
So I made a joke like the people who ruined radio at least won't do AI.
Yeah.
But I think that's like the canary in the coal mine right there.
Yeah.
Like
right.
as soon as people are like starting to advertise that they don't have any AI content, because most people are starting to see it as slop, lies and slop, which it is.
Yeah.
So I think as soon as people being like, hey, this has no AI content, people are going to be like, oh, well, I'd rather be there then.
Like, I don't know if Tidal has made that statement or not, but like
I don't know if they'd be able to control it as much as iHeartRadio, because iHeartRadio like
it's
chooses
very big. Yeah.
what they also like any of the podcasts they produce, they're choosing what they produce. So I don't know so much about the music, but
like
I don't think you'd legally want to have AI music on there just in case someone decides to fucking sue.
yeah, right. Like, but like it's definitely showing that there is a big consumer trend, which is the only thing that people are going to care about anyways, that just people don't want that shit. People don't want the, what was that one? It was like infinitely generating shitty metal. Like,
Something like that.
especially like certain like genres, no one wants AI in them because that is just horrible. Like, oh yeah, that's what we need, infinite country music. But like, I do find it funny that hearing people be like, no, just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's AI generated. It could just be bad.
Which shows that people know AI generated is slop.
Yeah. People consider AI worse than just bad music. I actually saw a thing today too, talking about how like some people were complaining that they couldn't find any music in the genre they wanted to listen to, right? And a person responded with, "That's a you fault because you're just choosing to only," in the case it was rock, and they were like, the rock industry is struggling right now, and it's like, well, that's because you don't consider Olivia Rodriguez a rock musician because she's a lady. Her songs and her like stuff right now is doing super well and she's super popular. But they were showing like, rock bands from our parents' era.
Yeah. Of course those people aren't making new music. Some of them are dead.
Yeah. It's like those people are antiques. They've either retired, died, or both. I don't even know if all the people in KISS were alive to get that stupid metal from the Annoying Orange.
I don't fucking know.
But like, Ozzy Osbourne, he's dead. A bunch of the other, like, you don't really worry about Linkin Park. Like, yeah, Linkin Park's probably not doing too well these days because, the lead singer passed on.
I wonder if they're still making music. I don't know. It depends on if they want to or not.
In that case, the lead singer did pass away. And for a while there, they weren't doing anything, but it seems like their record label is wanting to use AI to produce new stuff.
You should be able to, like, I don't know, record labels kind of sometimes have, like, your entire soul on contract. Ew. Gross.
But
if I were them, I would make a bunch of posts be like, don't listen to it.
They put out the thing that had the AI in it, and they have not done anything since.
Good.
So they might have learned their lesson.
Good.
But yeah, no, that was just everyone was mad about that.
I would be too. That's fucking gross. That's a dead man who can't consent.
Mm-hmm.
That should be fucking illegal. I'm sorry. I wanted, while growing up, I was like, man, I sure hope I don't become like an old man who yells at technology and stuff like that. But like, I'm sorry. This is fucking gross.
The technology in question. Yeah, I think I will yell a lot.
Yeah. That's fucking nasty. I hate that. You should not be able to bring back people who cannot consent and then basically puppet them through an AI that is designed to please people. That's gross.
I think, like, especially too, one of the issues is most of these things where we're seeing dead person being used with AI to make more things from dead person is someone who wasn't alive to consent. Like obviously the Linkin Park singer's been dead for a while. Or B, is someone who objectively had their stuff stolen from them anyways, like in the case of the comic guy. Like the people doing the AI with him were the ones that stole the likeness to this man. They literally took him after his death.
That's fucking gross.
Like that is vile.
And it's not like it's actually them, because they're fucking lying.
Yeah.
They might put, like, some catchphrases or something in there.
Yeah.
Like, no, we're up... Like that one nasty commercial where it's, like, the grandma. It's like, okay, you can put their text in there, but 99% of them is just the stupid AI that agrees with everything you fucking say. And they're just gonna, like, adapt to what you say to them. That's not that person anymore.
Yeah.
And they didn't consent to do that.
I guarantee you that one's going to be saying Excelsior constantly.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like...
It's fucking gross. I hate it. Ugh. It makes me shiver. It's just like, ugh.
Yeah. And it's that shit. It's like... How would you think this is a respectable thing if it is only created by stealing from the dead?
They don't care about respect. They care about money.
I saw the thing with Disney where it was talking about like they want to team up to make an AI movie. Here's $1 billion, and everyone's like, they lose multiple billion a day. It's like, this company has been a giant money sink, and you gave them a pittance to lose more money.
I really think by the time anything is actually made that they're willing to put out, AI will be out of fashion.
Oh, yeah. Hell, it might even just be out of, like, it may be out of law in some areas.
Yeah, that would be nice.
There are some places.
Like a place that, like, they just rolled them back here in the States, so fuck that. But some places actually give two fucks about that shit, and especially, like, China and stuff like that. We obviously, like, need more AI porn of fucking Trump, so being gay and shit, so maybe he'll undo that.
Yeah.
Just sucking off, the big boy.
Not even Bill Clinton. Let's just have it be the other thing that was a possibility. A horse. That was so stupid. They're like, no, it wasn't Bill Clinton. They just meant the horse. Like,
no, they didn't say who, but the only other option is like a horse.
Yeah.
Which to me, like, sucking off Bill Clinton, I could see doing that for the lulz. Like, just putting his dick in his mouth or something like that. Like, ha ha ha, you got, like, you almost got fucking kicked out because you got sucked off in the office. Ha ha ha. So I'm gonna put your dick in your mouth and do a thumbs up photo. Ha 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 ha. Like, for it not to be, Bill Clinton's the only thing that I would think would be like, would make sense to potentially do.
Like,
everything else is like, why would you do that?
I mean, like, he's always been like a power-hungry sycophant. So, like, I could see that with Bill Clinton because, like, that's power and getting yourself in a position of power.
I would, like, if I was, one of those terrible people who, like, went to the Epstein Island and shit like that, I would think nothing of faking, like, blowing Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
I'm not, but if I was of that team, I would just be like, ha ha ha, can I get a picture, like, blowing Bill Clinton too, like, for the lulz?
Yeah.
But, like, if it's not Bill, then it's just something he did because he wanted to.
Yeah.
And that's, like, worse in, like, as far as their thoughts go.
Like, you get how that's worse, right?
That's, like, objectively worse.
That's what gets me.
Like, Bill Clinton makes sense.
Yeah.
I imagine a lot of people did that after the whole thing. Like, just be like, her.
Her, indeed. But,
God.
Yeah, it's really just like, that's worse. That is worse in every way.
Apparently that did turn some MAGA people, so that's good, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just like the Epstein thing. It's like, you needed to wait for that? Okay. Okay, buddy.
Well, at least you made a choice, I suppose.
I guess, yeah. It's like the Hershey's thing, where it's like, I'm boycotting Hershey's because one of their many, many ads for this said like Hershey or whatever. Or the Bud Light thing, which I didn't even stick to.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not boycotting them because like they're terrible products or the fact that they use child slavery in their fucking production. No, I'm doing it because...
A woman might exist.
I guess, yeah. And it's like, okay, I mean, like, good. They'd be like, take that, libs. It's like, no, they're a horrible company. Also, good luck boycotting them. They're in everything.
Yeah.
Someone who actively wanted to boycott Hershey's or, like, Budweiser would have so much actual trouble doing that, but I don't think that far. You need, like, apps to know what fucking things are, like, what these companies have their hands in, because it's literally everything.
Yep. It's like, oh yes, Mars. They own this. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Maybe they'll finally fucking realize how many companies are just like, there's only 3 of them.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it was with Monsanto.
And then maybe they'll be like, huh, monopolies are kind of bad. I don't know. Maybe they'll learn. Hi, Shy.
Hello, Flyer. How's it going? Yeah, I watched that one guy and he was like talking about like some of these companies. Oh, I think it was like the Bell Company, the one that makes the bell jars.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh yeah, we don't do that anymore. We sold that off to these other people. We do this now. And it's like, wow. Huh, okay. It's like, what do you do there? Oh, we make this. It's like, what?
Yeah.
There's a plane called the A-10 Warthog. It's a big, ugly, stubbly bugger. It's awesome. It's made for like armored vehicles and tanks. It's made to put holes in those. And the very special gun on it is made by GE.
Yeah.
Because thing rotate is thing rotate.
I mean, these companies are fucking huge. They're in literally everything. I'm not even surprised. Like, you could tell me that, I'd be like, well, no shit, because that's a huge company. Of course they'd do it.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny, the Japanese companies are a lot more on that, too. Where, like, they're, like, Yamaha makes, like, keyboards and engines and things like that. Whereas for a while, American companies were, at least, like, the things they did were all kind of, like, related. But now, like,
See, you say that, but a lot of them, especially recently with like monopolies and stuff,
yeah,
instead of just not, they just didn't put their name on it. It was like, it's like how Disney owns like all media more or less, but they just put their name as something different.
Right.
Like they have smaller shell companies.
Mm-hmm. Like, so the company that makes thermostats also makes like rockets and explosives.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
I mean, I'm sure they're also owned by a larger company that owns literally everything. Again, it's just like 3 companies.
Mm-hmm. Well, in this case, it actually is just them.
Okay.
But one of the things was like, they make that, and they were also going to make like self-guided rockets, but then we're told that would be too much integration. Like, essentially, one company would be too efficient at doing the entire, like, workflow of something. So they were told, like, they were actually outlawed from doing that. Because it was one of those, they'd be able to make, like, essentially self-driving planes that also fired their own rockets, and it would all be done in company.
Yeah.
And they were told, yeah, maybe we don't have that all one company. Might be bad.
I mean, pretty much is anyway.
Yeah, if only we can get rid of Microsoft. Although, they're actually hurting a lot right now. Which goes to show you, like, how massive some of these things are.
They did ask me if I wanted to upgrade, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Don't touch my shit. I'm working. Leave me alone.
Yeah, they got sued about that. Because basically the only reason that, like, they were pushing so hard to get people to go to Windows 11 was because they just wanted you to go to Windows 11.
No.
Like, and there was no reason for it, and they actually got sued because they're basically being like, And we're just gonna make huge mountains of e-waste because we feel like it.
I don't wanna. My shit works fine. I don't want it to change. I have to work with this every day. I don't want it to fuck up on me.
Right.
This is my job. Drawing stupid things. Alright, that's the 40. Give them a little autism creature.
Yeah.
I should probably ask that 3D modeler that I got to do my Labubu.
Mm-hmm.
What was their name? I should give them a shout out. They're on my list somewhere. I talked to a lot of people. Why did shorten it?
Just about it.
It's just like T. I want to know their name. What the fuck? Yeah, everyone's shortened to a single letter. That's really annoying. How do I make it bigger?
Does it not have... Oh.
That's so weird. There's probably an update. Never mind then, I guess. Fuck.
It's probably some Discord update. That's another thing. Motherfuckers, can y'all stop literally changing the entire damn thing every time?
Now, it said.
It's like there is some UI bastard who just, like, refuses to have the same UI between two updates, and I'm fucking tired of it.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Okay.
I can look at it on my phone. Where my phone is. There it is. That makes sense. Okay, I take it back. You have scolded me correctly, Shy Player. Thank you very much.
Ah.
I have learned today. It's Techibex. Tekibex. They take 3D modeling commissions. They did my Lambubu. Have I shown that on the... I should show that to you guys. It looks so weird.
You did a thing. You did a sensible thing and turned on a thing and then forgot about it.
I did.
That's fair. I have it on mine and.
Okay, so this right here is what the sculpt looked like. And of course I saw that because I'm doing the fabric part of the Lambubu. So I just asked them to do like the other parts. I'm going to show you what I did with it. To me, it just looked like a little man. That's a little man.
It is indeed.
But my sister's gonna print those out for me on her 3D printer, and I'm gonna try and make my Lambubu. Lambubu. Just for fun. Now I'll have two, I guess. It's just a fun little art project. But now I also, it's funny, I actually have the picture of the thing I sent them to be like, I did my best to explain what I wanted. Here it goes.
Like a good commission.
Like, this is what I did. Like, I tried to draw everything with actual shading so that they would know, like, the dimensions, basically. And I did it from the side, and I told where there would be, like, dips and stuff like that. And I gave extra details and all that shit. And I sent it to her, and I was like, I hope this is enough, because I've never done a 3D, like, model commission before. And she was like, this is, like, the best fucking commission I've gotten. I've never had this much information. And I was like, oh, glad. I was so scared. I was worried I would get it wrong.
It's one of those, like, when somebody sends you, like, a whole reference sheet with their thing, you're just like...
Yeah, you're like, nice. That's one thing I was talking about with, like, Kentucky Bears commissions. Like, that man sends all the references and sends exactly what he wants, down to the detail, in like one response. So it's not like dum, 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 as I'm doing stuff and I got like all of a sudden 8 messages. Honestly, one of the best people I work with.
Here's what I want. Here's how I want it.
Mm-hmm.
Done. But that's like, you can definitely see people who, like, this is their first or maybe their only commission that they've asked for.
And I'm perfectly willing to work with people.
Or, like, people who have commissioned a lot, and they're like, bam, 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 here's the shopping list.
I remember a post forever ago that was like, first commission, hello, sir or madam. I was wondering if you might have a slot open. Is this okay with you? And then it's like, 50th commission, it's like, you're never gonna believe the stupid fucking shit I thought of.
Yo, slut, I saw a meme. Here's $100.
Yeah, legit, like that's what it'd be like. As soon as they get to know you, they're like, you're not gonna believe the fucking bullshit I saw. You gotta draw this.
There's a meme. Do it. Okay.
My ideal would be to be someone's like bespoke artist, where like if they see a dumb meme or something, like they pay me like monthly or yearly or something like that, and they're like, draw this, and I'm like, you got it, and I drop whatever I'm doing and I draw it, and they got it. That would be my ideal, honestly, because then I could just like do less outside work because I'd have a set income, and I'm so good at just like pulling shit up and doing it real quick.
The memes. That's like the Panda Man has their artist on tap. And,
I know, I'm so jealous. I wish I was one.
and that is always funny because he'll be like midstream and he'll be like, I have received something heinous, and pull it up and show like what fucking nightmare fuel this person cranked out. And it's like, yeah, all right, that's fair.
I do that to some of my people who stream because it's funny.
It is.
It's fun to fuck with people live on stream. I obviously gotta be a big enough streamer to get my own bespoke artist. No, I would hate that. I hate having people doing other stuff for me. I'd rather do everything myself.
Oh, that's my job.
I don't know. I think I'm just kind of controlling about it. It's like a very micromanagey when it comes to my own art. I wouldn't want someone else to do it. I want to do it.
Partly that too. Like you enjoy the act of doing it. Yes,
sometimes. You do. I will say, like, I like things to have consistency. It would bug me if like one thing looked different than the rest. I even have some emotes some other people do, and I can't say I'm 100% happy with the fact that it doesn't look like the rest of them because I did them, I guess. I don't know. That's not that person's fault or anything like that. And sometimes they're the only person who can do it. But I don't know. I like the consistency, and I like having the control over the things.
I mean, it's like how you decorate the wall.
We'll decorate the wall and everything.
But you also, like, you want to be the one to do it, even if it's, other people's art. You want to set it up the way you want to see it. No, that makes sense. It's personal. It's personal.
I don't know how he got a nom to Apple when he got the little cage on his face. Maybe I'll do him put in an appy slicing.
Just jabbing a straw into the apple.
They say trying to nom an apple, so maybe they want them not to succeed.
Just have them squishing it against the grate.
I'll have them looking sad.
Just Darth Vader with a straw. There was one, like, I hope it must have been a superhero thing, but it's just like pouring the soup against the mask.
This is why Batman has, like, the cowl open. You can actually see him face. I'm gonna sneeze.
Achoo.
Excuse me.
Listen.
Who are you typing the dunk away at?
Just a moment.
I am sorry.
Yeah. It's because of the snow and the cold and everything.
Why, is it snowing there in Texas?
No, the snow here. Because she's asking about the weather and if we were getting a bunch of snow and stuff.
Yes.
Yes. I, in fact, went home early because of the snow, because, like, there was already freaking 3 inches of snow, and it was going to be snowing for the rest of the day. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm already done with everything. I'm just going to go home. It's not like there was going to be a bunch of customers coming in. Everybody already did their shit and left. There was already accidents on my way home.
I guess though, living where we are, we're gonna have to get more used to the snow.
Oh yeah, sure. But like, I'm fine with it for the most part. Like I've been getting more practice driving, but like if it's gonna be -6
Maybe
and
we should
also
get snow tires.
nobody else seems to have snow tires.
Because they're used to it.
Well, most people just seem to not go out when it snows. Most of the people just seem to be staying home. It's honestly a better option, but can't always do that. I have gotten far more practice driving in the snow than I ever did in Virginia, though. So there's at least that.
It didn't snow a lot in Virginia.
It did not. We'd get like one a year, maybe. I still think it's very pretty. I like it a lot. Maybe I'll take a picture out the window of the snow. Put it in the Discord.
Honey, you can go with this window.
I keep forgetting that. Let's see. The current temperature is 8.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. It's not in the negatives, so we'll take it. Yeah, it's not. It's no bad. It's pretty. I like it.
You're pretty.
Pet, pet. It's nice weather to be indoors. I did turn up the little the BASE board heaters so they won't let it get super cold, because they did say to like make sure to be leaning more on those than the regular heater, since if it gets too cold, the regular heater can't handle it anyways. So I already set that up. But yeah, it's the only place we really I can't even really think of Virginia getting that cold.
I don't know. Usually you were happy if it was like 30.
Yeah. I can't honestly say that I remember it ever getting down to like 0. There were some people at work today talking about fake South stuff. And the people like pretended to be Southern, and they're like, I think they were talking about like Tennessee or something.
You're the only 10 I see.
But they're like, yeah, I know these people just call themselves Southern, and like, da, 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 da. I was like, I'm from Virginia.
You're also from Texas.
I was like, you guys haven't seen fake South until you're like a couple hours from DC and they're still trying to act Southern. There were those kids that got thrown out because they were literally out there in the parking lot with their stupid truck that had like the flags on the back of it, and like just sitting there like out in the parking lot yelling.
Why are we yelling?
They're like the whoa, like the Southern whooping.
No.
And I'm like, bruh, you're in Illinois. Shut the hell up. Like, y'all a couple of college boys in your stupid truck that you spent like $20,000 extra on. Shut up. The most off-roading that truck had ever done was be in a mud puddle. Like, no. Just no.
Might be useful in the snow.
Yeah. There were a couple of trucks out there that were just actually going out doing truck things. Like, being responsible drivers. And there were also a couple of people in cars doing stupid shit, like flooring it when the light turned green. So, go figure.
Oops.
There are some people that I do not understand their thought process, because like Why would you tailgate when it is snowing? Why would you try to, like, do anything aggressive driving when it's snowing? That just seems stupid. I would not want to have an accident while it is snowing.
I don't want to have an accident, period.
Especially not in, like, single-digit weather. Like, cool. If you fucked it up real bad, now your vehicle doesn't work. Now you don't have heat. That just seems like a real stupid idea.
Yeah, they don't think.
Yeah. For sure. Obviously, we need to have a tank.
If you're gonna drive it, I ain't driving it.
Get a military surplus vehicle.
I mean, if the next time you want a car, you want to get something that's a little sturdier because of the snow, that's fine. I don't really care.
I mean, like, if we were farther north, I just can't justify that kind of thing when, like, I know it's only going to be for a couple of months out of the year kind of thing.
They get it cleared up pretty quick.
They do. Usually once they come through and plow, heck, even here, we heard them already, like, plowing and scraping, so.
It's one of the reasons I'm antsy about moving into a house, because I want someone to do that.
Yeah.
Because I ain't doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to stay in the fucking house.
I will shovel like one little trail that you can just follow.
I mean, if we need to, I'll do it while you're at work. But, like, I would just prefer to, like, hire a neighborhood kid to do it, because we're going to start getting old.
Yeah.
God, I hope that makes sense. It was pretty hard to draw.
Is this their Deltarune OC?
I don't know. I don't question.
I'm always chorus.
I just draw what people put in front of me, man.
Mm-hmm. I just love to hear, like, what's, what their OC inspiration is. I love
Me.
that. I mean, yeah, you've designed some OCs. You are a prolific OCer for folks' designs.
I hate that.
Well, too bad.
Stop.
You're good at it. I just think it's neat.
Oh, that's a good one.
I saw today someone was talking about this one comic, the East Coast Avengers, which are basically like Avengers from Temu, because they're not like the mainline Avengers, but they're still kind of like there. So they're kind of like knockoff heroes or like lesser heroes and things like that. But somebody else used Sparkle Dog as a term.
Heh.
Because one of the characters is like, they describe them as someone's Sparkle Dog furry OC.
Puh.
And if you look at it, it really is. This is just like someone's, DeviantArt werewolf in a like bondage strap. The one guy like is quite literally a knockoff of Mr. Fantastic. Like, he's just a guy who is flat and mildly stretchy. And so, of course, he wears a Mr. Fantastic outfit and is just a complete knockoff, which is hilarious. Hey, knife.
They said they wanted a bigger knife than Nero's, so.
Okay. Knife to meet you. It's just gonna be Sephiroth, but with like a stupid like kitchen knife.
Sephiroth.
There is Magic is always putting out new expansions, and the newest expansion has a card that people are finding out is pretty busted because you can use it in a lot of different setups.
Haven't all of these been kind of busted?
Pretty much, there is like, I know no plan survives contact with the enemy, but like some of these are definitely not play tested. And
Yeah, no, because they're just shoveling them out.
Mm-hmm. And this is an elf lady who kills you with her disdain kind of looking character, and that is also her mechanic. Her mechanic is, instead of like actually damaging other stuff, if you start putting out elves, she starts putting out -1/-1 tokens on people and just making them actively weaker. And another card that was already out lets you create an elf every time you make a -1/-1 token. And so if
So now it's a loop?
yeah, so if you put them out, you can just loop everything out of existence, and now you have like 13 1/1 elves. Which, yeah, they're not very strong or anything like that, but you can work with that, and you just have infinite elves because this lady looks at people disdainfully.
Okay.
There's the Avatar one came out, and the biggest takeaways from the Avatar one was a Badger Mole Cub, which is just generally useful for green decks because it basically just gives you more green for your green, and an old lady because the like Sokka and them, the water tribe, their grandma. That is just apparently a busted ass card for a lot of decks. So Granny just lets you win, apparently.
Stop playing games and get back to work. That's what you do.
Yeah. Granny make you go outside, win game.
Man, someone should make like the objectively worst card game they can possibly make. With just like the worst, most broken things. Like if everything's broken, how are you gonna make sure like
Yeah.
everything else is also broken?
Balance? No. Get clever.
Well, like if everything's unbalanced, then
Yeah.
everything would be balanced. So it would actually start being a challenge. If you're really into designing card games, that would be a really interesting thing to do.
Yeah.
And I would totally make a card that would be like, put the fucking game down and go out the fuck side.
There was like some people do make their own like little pretend magic cards.
Yeah.
And I saw a really good one that was your opponent draws 16 cards from the top of their deck. Guess what type of deck they've made. And like if you
One of cards, I win.
well, like a theme kind of thing, because a lot of them
One of cards, I win.
a lot of them all like lean into a theme and stuff like that.
A theme of cards.
And
I win.
but like the whole thing of it was just like, "Ah, ha, ha, I show my knowledge, and if you get it right, you get a nice little bonus. And if you get it wrong, you get mockery, and you also lose a bunch of health."
It's a deck of cards. I win.
And one of the things that was in there was like a card called Liar's Pendulum, which I don't even know what that does. That just sounds hilarious. And there was a whole expansion that had just joke cards, like the cockatrice that was just actually a chicken, and but one of them was just the Clambassador. It said, "I'm rubber, you're glue," and it lets you just redirect someone else's spells. It's so stupid, but it was a lot of fun. I liked the way the what was it? It was like Blood and Honor or something like that. But their main thing was like you can use the decks and build them however you like with the cards you like and all that jazz. But in the tournaments, if a certain amount of decks or a certain like character wins a certain amount of times, they get declared legendary and then taken out of usage for a certain amount of like basically like until next year kind of thing. So that way, like if everybody is all building the same deck, it's boring. So it stops that.
I think they should do that permanently, just so like people don't value their cards as much, because then you don't have the fucking market.
Yeah. But like that's
the worst thing about card shit.
Yeah. Because like right now, there was an analyst that was looking at Magic the Gathering specifically, and they were like, if you go to the tournaments and you see the decks, because everybody has to have their card lists for their decks, right? They were like, in the tournaments, these 30 cards make up, I think it was 64% of all decks in the tournaments right now. So it's just like...
You think that would give you an advantage using something weird.
Yeah.
But I guess people like prepare for that, so...
I mean, like, well, because like that's what people are doing. People are doing like, this is the super efficient direct damage deck, or this is the squirrel deck, or whatever, right? And so everybody is all doing the same deck setup, and they're like, this is a clear problem. If everybody is all using the same stuff, that means that like, while you do have build variety, there's no reason to use those. Because these just do it better, or these are just, this is the most optimal, that kind of stuff.
So it's a poorly designed game.
Mm-hmm.
That people are spending thousands of dollars.
Yeah, and that's like, and that sucks. Like, that means that it's just a poorly designed game, and it's just not fun. Like, despite as goofy as it can be now, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a wildly larger amount of cards going in on the high end, which means that a much larger build variety is still usable. And like, if you ever watch a Yu-Gi-Oh game, that shit's bonkers. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. But like, it's still workable. Stuff still can be used. And that's the important part.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Cheeses me off because none of the cards look like they're from the same damn series. Like, I'm sure now there's more consistency to it, but
No.
damn.
Nope. There is consistently per set, but not overall. Like, they're a lot better about their theming. So like, this deck is themed around robots, and everything looks like the same artist worked on all the robots kind of thing. So like, the theming is better.
It's wild because Pokemon has a bunch of different decks, especially at the start.
Hello.
They had a lot of different art styles.
Mm-hmm.
It's less so now, but at the start they really did. I thought that was really cool. I kind of wish they'd do more of that.
Yeah.
With like the weird CG and like a
Almost
bunch of claymation stuff.
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
was cool. I like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like now it's more consistent. I want more shittier looking cards. But like, you could still tell they were all Pokemon because their little critters were consistent. Whereas like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, you could show me the art for two different cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I could not tell you if they necessarily came from like the same card game, much less like the same pack.
Right. No, they're so wildly different.
Maybe it's because it didn't start as the card game, because it started as the manga, and the card game came from it. So of course you wouldn't really have that much consistency, because there wasn't like a set design plan. Now I think about it.
Yeah, that would make sense. But like, I do think that they're, like I said, they seem to be getting better, like at least in the sets. They are a more consistent look in each set, even if like the different things do look a bit different from each other. So at least there's that. Now whether or not they'll stick to that, I forget if, I think they're not owned by Wizards of the Coast.
I don't know.
I think because that's part of the problem is Wizards of the Coast owns, everybody. And they're
I'm
owned
gonna
by
take a
Hasbro.
pee break. Oh shit, never mind, I guess not.
Hello, Valkyrie.
Oh, fuck. I was literally about to go to the bathroom. Dang, y'all. No peeing for Melody today.
Not by you.
I guess not, yeah.
Let's see.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Patreon stream. We do this on the weekend. No, I gotta give the spiel. I gotta make my money.
Yeah.
I gotta make my money. Shit.
Do your shill.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
Patreon stream.
This is the Patreon stream that we do on weekends, and my husband streams during the week, and I take over on weekends. We do requests for everyone on the 10 tier and up. And they also get a discount on commissions. So if you want to watch us every weekend, I'll be doing Silly Little Guys. We've already done a bunch of Silly Little Guys today.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all want to see the rest of the Silly Little Guys.
The creatures.
The creatures, including Knife McGee over here with all the knife.
His knife is bigger than all the other art.
It is! Chop, 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 chop.
Well, they got what they requested.
They wanted to win the knife fight, so I gave them the biggest knife I could think of. But yeah, we do like little requests for everybody. The 10s get a bust, the 20s get a full body or 2 busts, the 40s get 2 full bodies.
Mm-hmm.
So yep, every day I try to bang out like at least like around 5 to 6 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Every weekend day.
Yep.
Weekend day.
Saturdays and Sundays. And then during the week is generally me streaming games. Recently I've been doing Minecraft. Stone Blocks 4 is really fun. I'm also going to do some other games because, like, obviously there's been a shit ton of winter sales. So I have been gifted games as well as having other games to play.
I will play the new Cults of Lamb when it updates.
Oh, yeah.
And I will scream.
When Woolhaven comes out.
Yay!
And your character can be made to suffer.
Sometimes I stream during the week, but usually I don't, because I'm usually working on commissions during the week. On the weekend, I work on what I want to work on. If I'm working on a large artsy project, which I might be, I'm not sure yet, I might stream that. But mostly if you want art, you gotta come on the weekends.
Mm-hmm. So, now you know what you can see and when you can see it. And thank you all for coming.
Yeah. Also, if you join the Patreon, you get all of my like backlog with tags. You get the not safe for work stuff. If you're at 5, you get my sketches a week early. If you're at 10, you get all shit a week early. If you want to spend $100, if you have more money than cents, you get to be the favorite. All that does is change the color of your name, and you get to make a request in each section.
Mm-hmm.
It is not something to be proud of.
It is funny, though.
It is funny, though. Yeah, I had to change it from 1 favorite to, like, 5 because they kept fighting over it.
Also, for folks, if you are in the Patreon, you tend to also get to see merch early before it comes out.
That's true. We are having some merch in. I will be having a foil print for my Cult of the Lamb crown one. That will be going mostly to patrons. If it's not bought out fully by patrons, then it will be on Etsy, but I'm only getting around, like, I think 9 of them. It's a very small print run. But there will be little leshies in the Etsy store, which you can see down below. I know people have been waiting for some leshies. Some leshies.
So yes. And thanks to the lovely support of Patreon folks, the wife is able to work from home.
And draw porn.
She can draw and do whatever. She's in her little happy artist hole, wearing her cute little artist outfits, and is having a much better life thanks to y'all's support.
I need to buy some artist slippers because my toes are cold.
Yes. It's chilly up here. She's a Southern
Don't like
Belle.
the socks. They're not as warm as slippers.
She's a Southern Belle, and we're up here in the north now.
After the stream, I'm going to order me some pink slippers. I
Yeah.
found some for like 20. I was hoping to find something cute we could match with. No, this is my husband, by the way.
Hello.
We're married.
Mm-hmm. I am the empty-headed one.
He's just, there he is. He's sitting next to me. Good boy.
Yeah.
Good, stupid boy.
Yeah. I am supportive and helpful. It's my job.
He has no thoughts.
Yeah. No thoughts, only soup and love wife.
We did have soup today because
We
it
did.
was cold.
It's cold. So we had good cheese and tomato soup. It was awesome.
Maybe after the stream, we'll have some hot cocoa.
Heck yeah. I forgot that we have that.
We have lots of it.
Mm-hmm. You'll probably have your mint.
I am making little plushies of us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have those ordered in, but it'll be very small. I'm going to see how they look, and then I might do pre-orders. They'd be very expensive. Like, at least like $25 for little keychain guys, and that's expensive.
Yeah, shipping them right now is costly to get them manufactured and sent here.
It's not just the shipping. Like, they're at least like around $12 a piece too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think I fucked up that pentagram. I'm a bad Satanist.
It's got 6 points. How's it a pentagram?
I didn't know you were Jewish. It's a pentagram, Celia. It has 6 points. Oh my god.
I still remember this one little old man that used to come into Lowe's all the time. Dude had, like, he was always in like Hawaiian shirts with like the buttons unbuttoned and like the hairiest freaking chest.
Of course.
But like struggling to survive in the sea of fur was this giant Star of David necklace.
Classy.
It was always just like, oh hey, it's that guy, because he's really recognizable.
He's living his best life, man.
It was like if Wolverine was Hasidic instead of Canadian. Like, it was just
Or rather, instead of Catholic, I guess. He could convert. Wait, is he Catholic? I know Nightcrawler's Catholic. What religion is Wolverine?
I don't think he has. You know what? I'm gonna look it up now. Now that you said it.
I mean, if I was a mutant, I probably wouldn't be very religious.
Not with what they go through.
Yeah. Gut ist deed. That's what I'd be doing if I was Wolverine.
Strong Christian overtones, but otherwise not devout.
Okay.
But he hangs out
So
with.
he's not an atheist necessarily.
And he hangs out with Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
So.
Does he know Jesus?
Wolverine's not that old.
There was that one really stupid comic where it made like Adam and Eve Wolverine and a female Wolverine. It was like that one comic that one guy wrote. It was on.
Is it Miller time?
It was on Linkara's thing.
Uh.
I forget. Like, it was like the Marvels or something.
Oh yeah, that one. He was raised.
It was so weird. I fucking forget.
I mean, if anything, it would be like Wolverine and Mystique, because both of them.
No,
are
it was Wolverine and a female Wolverine, much like, you know, those old Christian cartoons where it was like John Arbuckle and a female John Arbuckle.
Yeah. Like Mystique and Wolverine are two of the oldest like mutants currently up and running. So, because other than them, it's like Apocalypse, and I feel like there's another like antique mutant. Mr. Sinister is pretty old too. The white guy with the red diamond on his forehead. Or at least the red diamond version of him is.
Oh, he's a Steven Universe character?
Might as well be. Okay, basically, a dude thought that like humanity should evolve, and
from a male and female Wolverine. Got it.
Obviously. And
this is so fucking stupid.
He thought that humanity should evolve, but he was really like unsure how humanity should do it. So he made 4 clones of himself and went, "Lo, go out and make humanity evolve. Figure it out." And each one went with a different theme. And the red diamond one thought it should be mutation. So he's the mutant one. but there's also like science and like I forget what the other ones are, but like basically it's just like there are multiple Mr. Sinisters around, and they're all idiots.
You're an idiot. Oi.
Mr. Sinister is the reason why Gambit is not an Omega level mutant.
Yeah, everyone's always like, you need to evolve, but like evolution doesn't mean better. It just means changes.
Yep.
It doesn't even have an intention. You can evolve and die off.
Yes. The mutants are technically evolved humans, but there's also the Inhumans, which are just like they've been exposed to this mist that fucks up their genetics, and it's entirely separate from being a mutant. Like the Black Bolt, the one that has the voice that can shatter everything, like that guy is not a mutant.
You say all this like I wasn't a DC fangirl and I should know these bitches.
Are you? Okay, you've seen him.
I love you, honey, but I do not know.
I mean, you've seen him because he's used in everything. He's one of those, like, advertising characters, basically.
I don't watch X-Men at all.
But the other thing is, his name is actually Blackagar Black Bolt. It's not actually Black Bolt. Like, it's not a superhero name. His name is actually that. It's so fucking stupid. Which is saying something, because comics.
Mm-hmm. Comics are pretty stupid.
But one of the Mr. Sinisters decided that humanity should evolve via technology and specifically like AIs and stuff, and did kind of like unmake the universe.
Oops. Well, he could have just done that, as we've seen with Madoka, with just two teenage girls who won't talk about their feelings.
Mm-hmm. Like he makes a singularity, and the singularity is himself. It's so fucking dumb. But that did give us one of the coolest uses of precognition, which I will give them that. In that story, you know, the Mystique's wife is a precog. She can see the future. And not necessarily useful at all because oftentimes it fucks up and things go weird. But she can, in fact, see the future. And being able to see the future allowed them at one point to know that a particular space station was going to be traveling through space at a certain point in time, and being able to see that and know its location allowed her to trick other people into shrinking down the Juggernaut and using him as a bullet to kill somebody else. And because the Juggernaut can't be stopped once he gets going, and he's in space, he will keep going infinitely.
Seems kind of mean to that guy.
He also can't die while he's going.
Yeah, this is kind of mean to that guy.
It is
Isn't
horrible.
he a guy?
Yeah, he's just a dude.
That's not nice.
This is Steve given magical powers in the bullshit comic lands, and they are literal. He cannot be stopped. Dying would be stopped. So he cannot die. He at one point walked along the bottom of the ocean, drowning the whole way, but he can't die from drowning.
This is what happened to the guys in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, and it is horrific. So anyways, they shot him to kill somebody. And he did. Like, they shrunk him down, fired him like a
Did
bull.
he consent?
No.
Damn.
He was definitely tricked with some kind of mind control coercion-ish, so he wasn't really consenting when he consented to do this. But he was shrunk down, fired as a bullet. Anyways, bullet kills the guy, goes flying out into space. 1,000 years later, this space station is traveling and gets annihilated.
I don't know, man. He's just ranting about shit.
We're talking about, I think, the coolest use of precognition I've ever seen in comics.
He's talking about.
Also the stupidest way. So 1,000 years later, this station gets
I'm drawing a fucked up
annihilated.
hand holding a frog.
Yay! A little guy. A little creature. And the thing that annihilates the station is the Juggernaut has been traveling through space for 1,000 years until he collides with this thing and it annihilates it. Which means that he has spent 1,000 years not dying from choking in space. He also doesn't stop when he hits the space station because he's still going. And so, at least as far as that timeline,
He's supposed to be all long because frog, but he's just round. He's just round.
Little potato.
He's one of those little short frogs with the butt. That's how I imagine them anyway.
It looks like if you squeeze him, his little cheeks would puff out instead of his eyes.
That's the intention.
Like, you know, the little squishy toys? Just like,
Yes.
perfection.
Friend-shaped.
Yeah. Yeah. Nowadays, he doesn't even actually have the magic rock anymore. He told that guy that the magic was in me all along, and it's actually sort of true now.
Magic's in me all along.
Oh, that's what I'm calling now, huh?
Yeah.
I love you do.
Mm-hmm.
The spherical, yes. He's nothing but that one meme where it's like, show me your true form. No, your true form. And it's just this little frog and it's like, yes, perfection. Smosh frog.
Squeeze.
Squeeze creature.
You must accept him.
Mm-hmm. You have no choice.
Look how round. How could you not?
Mm-hmm.
I tried to draw this hand slightly less shitty than the original picture, but still came out pretty bad.
Fingers, how do they work? I remember the one when we visited with Elise, and you were thinking the one thing was AI, but then just thinking it was like shitty Photoshop.
Was it AI? What was I talking about?
It was that it was like the little elf on the one poster by the Santa. It actually was both, because it was a wrong wrong perspective hand, but then they just copy pasted it to the other arm. So they were both wrong, but in different ways. That's apparently like a thing that's been showing up in malls specifically.
Ah. I'm not surprised.
All right.
I mean, I'm sure the people who like do the Santas, I'm sure it's like some monopoly on it.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably like, you know, such and such entertainment LLC or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
There's a lot of things that are like that where it's just kind of a thing you don't even notice.
I mean, someone's got to do it, and like the same people probably do it everywhere, so.
You find your niche and then you fill it.
Well, it's more like, how can we make money off of things people were probably already doing?
I wonder if they do all the, like, if they do Easter, like, all the different seasons or only one. That'd be the real
They
question.
probably do all the meetups in malls.
So I remember the mall back there in Virginia. A couple of times I remember being there when they, like, rolled in and just unloaded all the stuff that they were going to be setting up for, like, Easter and things like that.
Hey, yo.
Hey, Bard. You're in late for the night. It's Saturday, Saturday, Saturday. I find it weird, like, since I did marching band for so many years, I find it weird when I hear the songs that we did for marching band, but out of that context. And I'm reminded they are, in fact, actually just songs.
You're a song.
What do I get you?
And
You always do something for a song.
wait, I had to pee before the raid. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom now.
This is true. That was a while ago.
Well, I finished the work. Like,
Yeah.
Once you start, you gotta finish. Like that's what happens.
Too powerful.
Yeah. I have one left. I'll see if I feel up for doing more.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should be fine this month.
Yeah. Well, worst to worst, we could do like a weekday.
Yeah.
As we get closer to Crambo.
Because we got like 10-10. We
Mhm.
got like 10-10s and 10-20s. That'd either be split up between that.
Yeah.
We'll
That's
see if
not
other
bad.
people put them in.
Mm-hmm. The background music is a remix of Shala's theme. Oh, cool. Yeah, she usually just has like, you know, lo-fi video game music and stuff playing because that way nobody gets pissy about it like YouTube or Twitch. That way it's fine. It's just kind of chill background music as we ramble on about stupid things or whatever we happen to be talking about at the time. It's just noise for everyone. Or, if possible, Halloween music, because that's always fun. We do both stream here on Twitch and on YouTube, actually, because we have just a, you know, double stream going. Just that way it's always on the YouTube channel. If anybody misses things, they can go back and watch it later. Since Twitch doesn't really keep things for very long. That way it makes it so that anybody can go watch it whenever. And depending on what it is, it does sometimes look better on YouTube because it has higher, you know, bandwidth. But that's a whole nother thing. For the most part, it's just kind of chill. Doing art and those kind of things. Each friend, each Norse. It will be interesting to see if Twitch bothers to ever actually update anything as far as their streaming stuff. Because they're still pretty far behind the curve as far as streaming things go. Like, YouTube has wildly upgraded their stuff, so we'll see, we'll see. I need to stretch. I've been sitting in base for too long. And we'll see how tomorrow goes. It's quite cold here today, and is going to be quite cold tomorrow. So, assuming nothing goes wrong, we will also be doing a stream tomorrow. Yeah, it's currently 8 and is supposed to go into the negatives for the next couple days. So it's going to be extremely cold here after it just spent most of the day snowing. So, presuming we don't have any internet problems, that will be fine. Also, speaking of the internet, everybody go watch Digital Circus. They put out the newest episode yesterday. It was quite good. Everybody go watch it. Experience joy. Or hate, depending on how you feel about that episode, I guess. Personally, I thought it was a good episode. Not gonna spoil it, but I thought it was good. It was quite enjoyable. I recognize one of them wigglers.
I gotta re-go through that episode and get emotes.
Yeah. I mean, that Pomni one, that is straight, like, Anya face. That
Kane
was
did a lot
good.
of good ones too.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get my warm pants on.
Get your warm pants.
He's cute.
It's chewy.
May not be able to go out tomorrow, depending on how icy it gets.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they keep the roads relatively clean.
Yeah. I mean, we heard them plowing earlier, but, like, depends on if they redo it in the morning once everything's frozen.
I assume before it snowed, they salted it down, too.
Yeah.
I want to look at snow before I sit back down.
Yeah. That's one thing that I've noticed here. It is, like...
Well, it stopped snowing.
Oh, that's good. But
It's just thick as balls out there.
yeah, I was going to say, it's also 8, so, like... It ain't gonna get any warmer. It's the high tomorrow is.
We didn't put the windshield wipers up.
Yes, I did.
Oh, good job.
I did that before I got in the vehicle.
Good job, honey.
But like,
All right, I'm back.
the high tomorrow is 4.
You said it was gonna get negative.
Yeah, it's gonna get negative tonight and tomorrow night.
We better keep warm.
Yeah.
Oh no, we better snuggle close.
We gotta snuggle for
Oh
the
my
heat.
god, chilly willy.
You gonna get chilly willy?
Oh no, we'll have to use our body heat to keep warming up. There's only one bed.
There's only one bed, chat.
But we do have a fold-out couch, so bye.
I was gonna say we also have stupid good baseboard heaters here, but man, someone was being mean.
Oh no, there was only one bed, but they had a fold-out couch and the heat was actually fine.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like the apartment place we're in, like, has stupid good heaters.
The mic back on.
Them little baseboard guys are pretty beefy. So basically, I only turned them up like 5 more degrees, and like it'll keep us warm for eternity.
I don't know. Add 50 to it. Isn't that how it goes?
Huh?
Or
No.
subtract 50 from it? Something like that.
Something like that.
I don't know. I'll Google it.
32 is 0 Celsius, so
Fahrenheit to Celsius. There you go. What's the temperature tomorrow, Paul?
it's gonna be -6 tomorrow.
All right, so it's negative 22.111111.
Yeah.
There you go. That's how cold it will be tomorrow. Now you know. With your fancy logical shit.
You and your 100-degree units of measure bullshit. We here have freedom units where this is what it feels like. Which, in this one situation, is actually, I think, more useful. Because it's how it feels to a human being. Whereas a scale that is from 0 to boiling is a bit of a wonky scale. But is very useful for chemistry.
Don't they use like Kelvin?
Hmm?
Or something? I don't know.
Well, Kelvin is absolute, yeah. But 0 to 100 is like, cold to boiling, which is useful in chemistry situations, but not like a human being. If it's 100 degrees out, you're dead. Also, if it's 100 degrees Kelvin, you're dead, but a popsicle.
I'm sorry, we grew up with the stupid measurements. We don't make the rules. If you want to get us out of this country, we'll take it, but we don't make the damn rules.
As we have aged, we have increasingly found that no one seems to make the damn rules.
Actually, a bunch of rich fuckers who don't know what they're doing make the damn rules, but yeah.
That just seems like extra work for extra steps. That is someone making it deliberately obtuse. Because then you'd have like, I don't know, like 1,000 Fahrenheit or some garbage like that. That's just weird. That's just being extra. All I need to know is, do I hate being out in it? What's the reason for the hate? Cold, hot, got it. I am a simple man.
At least here, things would be open.
Hmm.
Back in Virginia, everything would be closed.
Oh, yeah.
Back in Virginia, everyone would be dead.
I was going to say, the Vegas whisper of a snowstorm and everything closes and there's 30 accidents. Here that's like, I don't know. Is 5 inches of snow a reason enough to start slowing things down? I don't know. Should we turn off the being able to show up for ordered pickup if, you know, the people that have to walk out with the shopping cart can't see the fucking curb because the snow's so high? I guess we'll turn that off. Actually happened today.
I mean, if they can't see, man. It's wild because, like, maybe like a month ago or so, like still in the winter areas, it was like fucking 90 degrees.
Yeah.
It switched like nothing.
Yeah, we're in the cold bubble now, apparently. Literally just, surprise, it's cold right now. There was a thing talking about that, because like the usual like cold airflow up north of us is kind of fucky, and so now a lot of the like extreme colds that would be held off more are starting to spread further south than they usually were.
That's what it does.
Because things are...
That's why climate change might actually make places really high up north actually colder.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't have that like drift in the ocean where it like goes around. It takes warm water north and cold water south.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's gotta say climate change, because otherwise they'll be like, oh, it's colder, where's your global warming now? It's like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up.
Making hurricanes in the summer.
Yeah. The Gulf Stream?
That's it, yeah. I always forget the world. I keep thinking like the transatlantic stream are the ones that the slave trade used. I don't know why those are mixed in my head.
The Sugar Stream. But where is all the rum gone? And the only things I remember for that is just like, they spent all these years trying to conquer the world for spices and never used a damn one in their cooking.
They did, just the rich people used it. The poor people didn't. And guess who fucking like keeps all the recipes? The fucking poor people.
They're currently lost. You do gotta admire the ones that weren't slave trade, going across the sea and just being like, yeah, you know, if you just keep going this general direction long enough, you'll probably end up somewhere new. Source, trust us. Like, could you imagine that nowadays? Well, I guess you kind of do, because we kind of did that, actually.
Yeah, sweetie honey.
We literally...
Bunches of oats.
Source, we're in Illinois now.
That's why we live here. I love how, like, when I'm talking down to you, like, sarcastically, I'm usually, like, just adding, like, affectionate nicknames the whole time.
My Dark Souls boss bar is
Sweetie
just going...
honey, you know I love you. Sugar smacks.
It's just like the boss HP bar and it's like Puppet Man, Sugar Lumpkin.
Yeah, pretty much.
This game is the Dark Souls of Dark Souls.
I'm waiting for somebody to say that. So many games are like, this is the X of X these days. One thing that continues to piss me off is they're being like, this is the new Animal Crossing, and it's a Stardew Valley, like, it's a farming sim. It's like, that's not Animal Crossing. There's nothing wrong with either, but they're two different things. Stop it.
Is this Animal Crossing? Yeah, it's a good Animal Crossing. Looks at it, it's Stardew.
I mean, Animal Crossing kind of got some farming into it later, but it's not the same fucking thing. I don't play Animal Crossing to farm.
I did see somebody who was like, we've gone too far. They called the new Metroid Prime a Metroidvania.
It's good for isolating games, though.
Mm-hmm.
I know we got some galaxy bitches up in here. Where are you at? The purple ones. There we go. Purple.
I'm just gonna call you by your color. Purple.
What you hey-haying it?
Bard made a good joke about working on an Animal Crossing game. Cute island with little villagers, my friend? Nah, genetics lab. But Bard, you've already used your mixing a crab with a cheetah joke. You can't make that twice. There was this one. It was actually an RTS that you did actually genetically modify animals. It was pretty fun because you could have like, giant four-legged shark running around eating your opponents and stuff, and it was pretty cool. There was another one too that like, God, I played this like, would have been in the Oddies, I think. And one of the factions, instead of like, science or blah, 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 the one faction was just like, what if our monster truck also had teeth?
The
Like-
works.
Like, all of their vehicles and shit were alive. They were fucking wild. It was fun.
I remember that movie Monster Truck came out and they advertised it so damn hard. It's like, no one wants to see that. It looks stupid.
I mean, most of the movies look stupid.
I know, but that one was like really pushed. I think that was like one of the last ones I saw, like around the time I stopped, getting ads.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember them pushing that everywhere, and I was like, that doesn't even look good. Stop it. I think it wanted to get in on the Transformers hype at the time,
Yeah.
but maybe like more kid-friendly. I don't fucking know. But it was just everywhere, and everyone was like, hey, Monster Truck, is your monster doing it? And I was like, I don't care. Shut up.
Yeah, I wonder how Five Nights at Freddy's is done, the second movie.
I'm sure it did well, though it's reviewed poorly. I mean,
Yeah.
but who the fuck cares? It's for kids.
Just curious more than anything.
I mean, like, the poor reviews. It's like,
Yeah.
it's for children. The Minecraft movie wasn't good either, but kids still saw it because they don't give a fuck. They do not care, and they do not care that you don't like it. It is for children.
Yep. They're all gonna yell chicken jockey, and you're gonna hate it.
Apparently, seeing that movie in the theater was fucking horrible.
I can't imagine. Like, that would be an atrocious experience.
Like, kids just running around the whole time, down the aisle, screaming, jumping on things. Just fucking horrible, man.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine. Ugh. Alright, that's the last one for tonight. I'll end a little early since it's so fucking cold. Get everybody organized.
Woo!
And we got plenty of time. And if more people come in, we'll just do like a holiday one where we do it during the week. Yay.
And soon we'll get to make our first little Crimbo thing here in Illinois, where we're gonna get a little Crimbo cake.
I think it's our second Christmas, though.
I think so, but we didn't have like a thing we did last year.
We were recovering from a lot of
Yes.
bull crap.
From so much bullcrap. But we're gonna there's a place near us and they make those little Crimbo cakes and it looks just like in the Japanese animes. They're really
All
pretty.
right, that's all for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Wait, his things are not full. Wait, I can see the outline.
Oh no! Boop.
Get in there, you little shit.
Hey.
That worked. Okay. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Y'all have a good night. Merry early-ish Christmas. Halfway Christmas.
Halfway to Crimbo.
Halfway Grandma. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.